I feel like your English is completely good, great.
Yeah, when you come to the US and you start
Yeah,
talking to American people,
yeah.
you learn really, really fast. So yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been learning English? Like in total?
In total,
Yeah.
6 years, 6 years. So
Wow,
let
six
me
years.
now know. So I started in 2018. Yeah, 6 years now. For now, in total, it's 6 years. I started learning when I was 18. Now I'm 24. So 6 years.
So it means like you studied in high school or something like that?
No. I didn't study in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I started after I finished high school. I started learning by myself because the teachers in my school,
Yep.
they were really bad at English.
Okay.
In my country, in
Yeah.
Kazakhstan,
Yeah.
teachers are bad. They're not good. So
Really?
you have to
Okay.
learn. I had to learn by myself. Like
Wow.
I found some books.
Mm-hmm.
I learned using that book. Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
How,
That's great. Yeah.
how are you learning? Like do you use some books or like?
No, recently I just watch only Netflix or something like that,
Oh,
YouTube or
it's a
yeah,
good way to learn. It's a good way to.
yeah, and also I take notes that the people saying in movie or drama, and
Yeah.
I
I
read
know what
that
you mean. I know what you
note.
mean.
Yeah, I read that notebook repeatedly.
At first, like I didn't know like how to say like the simplest things. So I started from learning grammar. It took me 4 or 5 months to learn the grammar.
Okay.
Then I started like watching movies, TV shows, and everything in English.
Maybe I skipped that part, so
Yeah,
I feel like
probably you skip that part. Probably you skip that
yeah.
part.
So I
I
need
feel like
so I need to study grammar, but I'm a little bit lazy, so yeah, I have to
yeah, like
learn grammar.
because learning grammar takes time. Like it's like
Yeah.
it was with me like when I started learning Japanese. At first, I didn't want to learn any grammar at all. I just started learning hiragana,
Mm-hmm.
katakana,
Yeah.
and then kanji, and I watched only anime. And when I learned hiragana, I tried to start reading manga in Japanese.
Okay.
But like at some point, I understood that I need to learn grammar, so I started learning grammar. But now, like I really know what to say in some situations. So
Yeah.
I make mistakes a lot actually in Japanese. I make a
Mm-hmm.
lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm trying to fix it. It's difficult. It's difficult. Japanese is
Yeah.
difficult for me. For me, it's
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah, but to be honest, I feel like your Japanese was pretty great. So
No, thank you. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I think you can easily to communicate with Japanese people, in my opinion. But in daily conversation, like
Yeah, like the simple things,
yeah,
like not complicated things. I
yeah,
can I can talk definitely like with Japanese people,
yeah,
but like when it comes to complicated
yeah,
like subjects,
yeah,
like I can't because I don't know a lot of words.
hmm
In English, I can
yeah,
like talk on difficult subjects like
yeah,
politics, history, but
hmm
in Japanese it's difficult for me. So yeah, I
yeah.
have to learn. I have to learn. I have to keep practicing. So it's really difficult actually.
Do you think is it necessary to learn grammar when it comes to learning languages? Like
I think um, it's essential to learn grammar, but like every person, like they have different people. They're not same. So some people learn faster by watching movies. Some
yeah,
people learn faster by reading books. Actually, reading books is
yeah,
really help. Reading books really help. In English, if you read in English,
yeah,
you learn a lot of words. And if you learn like to read really quickly,
yeah,
it makes a lot of change. So you can learn faster actually by doing it. But as I said, like people are not same. So
yeah,
you have to find your way
yeah,
to learn. Yeah, that's how it was for me. I asked some of my friends how they learned English.
hmm
I I took some advices from them.
yeah,
They gave me some advices, and so I started from books, and then I like changed to TV shows, movies, music,
yeah,
reading books, reading newspapers,
yeah,
everything I can in English.
yeah.
when I came to the US, like it became very like even faster, rapidly. I started learning rapidly, like
Yeah,
even faster, because I talk every day to
yeah,
Americans. But when you're in your country, when I was in my country,
yeah.
I knew how to speak. I knew how to. I felt like I don't know, like I had this how to say it, like complex,
Why? What conference?
like that. I have like bad pronunciation, like I make
Oh,
mistakes. But
yeah,
at some point, I
yep,
don't know what happened. Like it happened a couple of years ago.
yep.
I broke that complex, and now like I don't feel like like ashamed when I
Mm-hmm.
talk to people. Yeah,
Wow.
people make mistakes, and
Yeah,
that's okay. And
yeah,
even when I talk in Japanese, I know that I make mistakes, but people like okay,
yeah,
it's okay. Like, everyone makes mistakes, so
yeah, yeah,
not a problem. I speak Russian. I speak Russian perfectly because I'm a native. I'm a native Russian speaker. But even sometimes in Russian, I make mistakes when I speak too fast.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who cares?
So you
The
speak
most
Russian?
important thing, yes, I speak Russian too.
Wow, that's so
Well,
cool.
that's my like mother tongue. Like
Mm-hmm.
when I in Kazakhstan, in my country, everyone speaks Russian, Russian and
Ah,
Kazakh. We speak two languages in my country.
okay, okay. So Kazakhstan and Russian?
English was my third language that
Mm.
I almost like perfect. Like I don't know what level I'm at, but I think I'm at level the last level in English, proficiency. I think. Do you know IELTS, the
Yeah, yeah,
exam?
yeah. I know, yeah.
So there is IELTS 8, which is advanced, I think,
You
or
eight? You scored eight?
yeah, I scored 8 plus.
8 plus. Wow, that's a so high level.
Yeah, that's high. That's high.
Yeah,
When I
but
last
yeah,
when I last passed it like 2 years ago. No,
yeah,
bro, it was 2 years ago.
yeah,
Now now I know even more. So
yeah.
yeah,
Even more, I think.
so yeah, like
Your pronunciation is like a completely American, in my opinion, as a Japanese person. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
because when I compare myself to
yeah,
like people from my country,
yeah.
they speak English. They speak English, no problem.
Hmm.
But their pronunciation is not good. I don't know, like they're not trying to fix their pronunciation.
Hmm. Yeah,
The first thing when you learn language, you have to make your pronunciation because
mm,
if you don't make your pronunciation right at the start, it's going to be difficult to fix it in the end. It's
yeah,
going to be really difficult. So
yeah,
yeah, it's better to learn it the right way, doing it the right way from the
yeah,
start. So and then you start like reading, listening, everything. If you look at like polyglots, like people who speak a lot of language, like 7, 8, 9.
yeah. I know. Yeah.
So when you ask them, a lot of them say that first you need to make your pronunciation right.
Critically, what do you think about my pronunciation? To be honest.
Well, to be honest, oh yeah, well, actually no, your pronunciation is good. Like I think it's very good
Okay.
comparing to other Japanese, a lot of Japanese
Okay.
people.
Okay.
But I know a Japanese guy. Like I talked to him like a couple of hours ago. His pronunciation is almost perfect. Like, he's in Japan.
Really?
Like yeah,
Wow.
but the thing is, he's been in the U.S. He's been in the West like for 2 months. I don't know. Probably
Okay.
that helps. Probably
Yeah.
that helps him.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you come to the U.S.,
Yeah.
you change your pronunciation.
Yeah.
You learn really quickly.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I were to compare, you speak like a lot clearer than other Japanese people
Okay.
because I know some Japanese
Yep.
people like their pronunciation is not good, but they can speak, so no problem. I can talk to them. I think now in Japan you have a lot of people from the US, right? You have a lot of them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially in Tokyo, like there's a
Yeah.
lot of like American
So there,
people.
there you go. You just find some like person like who's your age or like
Yeah.
1 year older, 1 year younger. Doesn't matter. You just find them, become friends with them. You hang out together,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and if they want to learn Japanese, you can teach them Japanese. And
Yeah. So luckily, I live in Tokyo right now, so I can so many opportunities to talk with them.
yeah,
So
but
yeah.
it's really difficult in my country because in my country there is no Japanese people. Zero, zero.
Yeah, zero.
There's no American people, zero.
Yeah.
There's some
Already.
people from England, from Europe,
Mm-hmm.
but their pronunciation is not American. So
Okay.
I was really looking for people with American
Mm-hmm.
pronunciation,
Wow.
American accent, and I couldn't find them. So I came to the US.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I
Yeah.
started learning American pronunciation when I was still in my home country. So probably that
Okay.
helped me. Yeah, probably that
Yeah.
helped me. Because when I first came to the US,
Yep.
I was at the border. It's like officers. It's like police.
Police.
So yeah, so the way I was in border at the border, and I was the only one who could speak English. And
Okay.
when I talked to some officers,
Yep.
they were like, "Whoa, how do you speak English so well?" Like, and I told them like because I learned, and they said, "Where did you learn it? Like at school?" Or they thought that in Kazakhstan
Yep.
we have like good schools where they teach English. I said no, nobody like in Kazakhstan almost nobody speaks English. So
Okay.
I was like exception to this rule,
Yep.
and they were like really like amazed. Like, they
Hmm.
said they were like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, it was unexpected because all people who come
Yeah.
they can speak or they speak but with bad pronunciation or they can't speak like they can't they speak like like they know a lot very like a little of a few words and they can uh like they can tell only like simple sentences like yes my name is let's say like my name is Takuma. I'm
Hmm.
but on contrast, I could
Yeah.
say a lot more. I could talk with them. I could speak with them. Like
Yeah.
so that made them like amazed. They were amazed by it. So yeah.
Yeah.
So if you learn pronunciation
Mm-hmm.
in your now and
Yeah.
when you come to America,
Yeah.
American people they're gonna be really like surprised by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know there's a lot of Japanese people who live here,
Yeah.
and since they were like born here and they they were born here and they live here, they
Mm-hmm.
can speak. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but when they know that you're from Japan
Yeah.
and you can speak English and so well, American people they're gonna be surprised. Like, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's the same like if I'm from Kazakhstan, I speak Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to Japan.
Yeah.
But like I learned Japanese back in my home country, and
Yeah.
I go to Japan for the first time, and I start talking to Japanese people, and they're like, "Oh, 日本語上手ですね." Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah.
yeah, yes. That's how it goes. Like when you learn language,
Yeah.
make your pronunciation correct.
Yes. That's
Like
important stuff.
you have
Important.
to
Important thing.
work. Yeah, you have to work really hard, and then uh, learn grammar at the same time. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like I learned grammar. I don't know if you want to learn it, learn it. If you don't want to learn it, uh, you
Oh.
can skip that part because eventually you're gonna learn it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just watch like movies,
Yeah.
read
Mm-hmm.
books,
Yeah.
talk,
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Practice
That's.
is essential. Is the most important part.
Yeah.
Practice.
In a
That's
in a
the most, yeah.
daily
Yeah,
lives, like
in a daily conversation, like
in daily conversation.
just
Wow.
practice. That's the
Yeah.
that's the most important thing uh,
Mm-hmm.
in any language.
Yeah.
Uh, Any language you want to learn, you practice. That's it. That's
Yeah.
the key. That's the key actually
That's
to start
important. Yeah.
speaking.
Key. Yeah. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Yeah. Wow. That's so cool. Actually, I'm a YouTuber. Like I've been. I'm
Oh,
not
really?
famous. I'm not famous.
Okay,
Like
okay.
yeah. Recently, actually, I've been recording this conversation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that okay to like put it on YouTube? Like.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. No
Yeah. Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's like mainly I talk about like English, like how to improve one's English in Japan. Like,
Oh, yeah. That's cool. That's
yeah,
cool. Actually.
I put subtitles with in Japanese and English same time. So
I
yeah,
know. I know a Japanese YouTuber.
yeah,
I don't think. No, I know for a fact that Japanese people they don't they don't watch him because he speaks English,
Yeah.
and mainly people on the West watch that YouTuber. His name is Takashi from Japan. You know him?
I know him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So
so
yeah, YouTube.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's so good. Like
yeah, he's actually good. Like when you watch his first videos,
Yep.
like a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
and new videos, you can see how his English improved in like in 2
really
years, like in this
really
course of 2 years. Yeah, you can just see it because in
yeah.
first videos
Mm-hmm.
he had this really thick accent,
Thick
and now
Japanese
he
accent.
speaks almost perfectly. Like
Yeah.
really, I really respect him for that. Like
Mm-hmm.
尊敬してる。
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Me
That's
too.
really good.
Actually, I also watched his video in the morning, today's morning.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like a short video, like a 20 seconds video, like a short
Oh,
video.
you mean YouTube Shorts? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, YouTube short, but yeah, his pronunciation is great, and I didn't know his English was bad, like before.
Well, you know what?
Not
Well,
bad, like thick. He had thick accent. Like, I didn't know
yeah,
that.
you know what? Now, like when I try to remember how he sounds like his accent, and I listen to you, like
Yeah.
your pronunciation and his pronunciation, they're almost perfect.
Really?
Yeah, really,
Oh, okay.
really. Like they're almost like identical, like almost the same. I don't like probably. I feel like it. Like I'm not sure. Like I can see that your pronunciation like really is close to Takashi. So
Okay.
yeah, so you're actually at pretty good level. You're at
Thank you.
pretty good level. Yeah. So
Thank you
like
so much.
if you push a little bit hard, like probably for another couple of months or 3 months,
Yeah.
probably you will become like perfect. Probably yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thank you
you're
so
almost
much.
perfect. You're almost perfect. Like but another 2-3 months of hard work and you'll become perfect. I'm sure. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. I think I need to push myself more, like a
Oh
grammar
yeah.
more. Yeah.
I need to push myself more into learning Japanese because
No, but you said like a sonke. I think you already like good
yeah,
at that.
I know that kind of word like that. Not many people who learning Japanese like they don't know that word. I know them, but
Yeah.
that's just because I watch anime
Yeah.
and I read manga
Yeah.
and I remember this kind of words like sonke, like a lot of words.
Yeah.
I know them. I know what they mean, but not always I can use them because I don't know like how to use them. But I know what they mean. That's
Yeah.
that's
That's good.
the
Yeah.
that's the most like I don't know like it's kind of frustrating for me because I know what they mean.
Yeah.
I know, but I can't use them because I don't know when people use that word like in
Mm-hmm.
what
Mm-hmm.
context. So
Yeah.
yeah, like it's really. But
Yeah.
I think I can fix it. I just
Yeah.
need to keep speaking in Japanese.
Yeah. But yeah. But that was perfect context. 尊敬 you 尊敬してる高橋さん。
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was perfect context. I mean, like it
Yeah,
was
yeah, because
so
that
natural. Yeah. Yeah.
in this case, I knew exactly what it meant. Like konkei I
Mm-hmm.
know that it means I respect him. Like I admire him.
Yeah.
Probably. So
Yeah.
yeah, like I acknowledge him. Like a great person. So yeah, in this context, I knew exactly what it meant. By like, in some other cases, I probably wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I probably would misuse it, the word, and people would be like, what did you say again?" So yeah,
Yeah. Definitely.
it happens in English again. It happens in English too because
Yeah.
there may be some words that you
Mm-hmm.
don't know where to use them.